Hi, and welcome everybody. This is Game Time, presented by Tower Hill Insurance. With Gators insider Scott Carter from FloridaGators.com, I'm Sean Kelley. For the first time since 1940, the Texas Longhorns are coming to Gainesville, Florida. Texas is the last team in the conference that has not played an SEC game. It is their opener this weekend as the Gators welcome in the now 9th-ranked Longhorns for a 3:30 kickoff. Do you remember anything about that game, Scott Carter?
You know, not even I remember anything about that game, Sean, but maybe I have to call up my grandfather or something.
Something like that, yes. Now, of course, these two teams did meet last year in Austin. The Gators were very shorthanded. Obviously, a quarterback, as both Graham Mertz and DJ Lagway were unable to play, and Texas took their first meeting over the Gators in SEC play. Here now are the Longhorns at 3-1, up one spot to number 9 in the AP poll, and of course, the Gators are 1-3. What do we know so far about the Longhorns, Scott, through their first 4 games?
Well, they come in with a 3-1 record, and the game that got most people's attention was a season-opening loss at Ohio State, which, by the way, is number 1. Remember, Texas opened the season at number 1, so that dipped them down. And the storyline around the Longhorns, Sean, has been kind of similar to the Gators. It's the quarterback. Arch Manning is much in the same situation as DJ Lagway. Both of these guys have less than a dozen starts in their career. DJ's actually a veteran. I think he's got 11. I think Arch has 6. So Arch Manning's going through some early growing pains, as DJ Lagway has been. And I think both teams are going to be watched, both quarterbacks are going to be watched very closely on Saturday at the Swamp, just to see if they can develop some of the rhythm and live up to some of the potential that we all heard about this matchup being before the season started.
Manning, of course, had a great game against Sam Houston, but his overall completion percentage is at 61%. Texas's run game has suffered a little bit too. As a team, they're only averaging 4.5 yards per carry, but they've been banged up in that position group, and they may get a couple of their running backs back this weekend against the Gators. The other storyline about Texas is their defense. They're very, very good. 11 sacks now on the year for the Texas defense. They're only allowing 211 yards per game, and on the scoreboard, allowing just 7.8 points per ball game. It's that Texas defense that's carried them and also gave Ohio State a lot of problems in week 1.
Yeah, this is a talented defense. Steve Sarkisian is obviously recruited very well on that side of the ball. And you're right, they're getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and that's got to be a concern for a Florida team right now, where the offensive line has been inconsistent at times, and you have a young quarterback, DJ Lagway, coming off a difficult performance. So you want to give him time to get back into a passing rhythm in the offense. And so that's going to be, I think, a huge challenge for the offensive line, Sean. It's going to be a challenge for DJ Lagway, but on the flip side, it's almost like we talked about the quarterbacks. Florida's defense has been playing really well. They want to pick up the pressure, and if they can do that against Arch Manning, that's only going to benefit Florida's cause on Saturday at the Swamp. So it's an intriguing matchup when you look at both sides there, and also in kind of a similar matchup.
No doubt. SEC Nation will be here, so will Paul Feinbaum, Marty McGee as well. It's going to be a very busy weekend on campus, and the Gators can get back right here with a win at home and even their SEC record at 1-1 if they can beat the Longhorns, who are making their conference opener happen at the Swamp on Saturday afternoon. For Scott Carter, I'm Sean Kelley. Enjoy the game this weekend. And again, thanks for joining us. Game Time, presented by Tower Hill Insurance.